Welcome to the LoanArranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. This is a show where we talk about how to save money when you're looking at buying real estate. Is it the right time to buy real estate? Have you missed the bus? Is buying real estate and the best opportunities in our rearview mirror? What are interest rates doing? How can I capitalize on a market like this? And are adjustable rates in fashion right now, or are they coming back into fashion? What are we looking at for the economy right now? Where is the economy going? Are we headed into a recession? And what does that mean for your real estate? What does that mean for buying opportunities? Should I still refinance? There's just so many questions that we have to answer on this program, and that's what I'm here to help you with. If you have questions for me, you can call me here at the station at 407-706-3313 or text me at 407-706-3313. Or if you would like to apply online, you can go directly to my website at webringyouhome.com. If you'd like to attend one of my workshops, I am doing a construction perm workshop that will be on July the 15th at 11:30 to 1 at Outback Steakhouse in Claremont. That will be on construction perm loans. If you are a real estate agent that doesn't understand how a construction to perm loan works, what products are available, how are the draws given out, what's the builder selection look like, how can you participate in helping a client find land and get paid for the construction of the house, I'm going to show you how to do that. If you want to know how to build your own home, custom home, because you don't want to buy a production home, you don't want to wait 10 months to have a builder build a production home that looks the same as the house 3 doors down from you. And, you know, these production homes all have HOAs. Maybe you don't want an HOA. I don't know why you wouldn't. Maybe because you can't push a wheelbarrow between two houses without scraping your elbows. You can't park your jet ski in the side yard. Definitely no room for a boat. By God, don't put an RV in your side yard, and don't bring home the work truck. Now, if that's not what you want and you want to build on your own lot, I've got the products. I've got construction perm for conventional loans, FHA loans, and VA loans. 100% VA financing. Heck, I can go up to 100% financing in some cases for VA up to $1.5 million. I mean, where else can you get that? Right here with the LoanArranger, CrossCountry Mortgage. You want to contact me, I'm easy to reach. I return all phone calls. You can reach me at 407-706-3313. Now, it is a beautiful Sunday morning, so I probably won't be getting back with you today since I worked my other radio show yesterday and I work in the mortgage business the rest of my life. So today after the show is a little bit of downtime, but if you text me and give me a good time to call you back, I'll call you back. We'll get an appointment set, and we'll make sure you have all the answers you want or need to be able to get into my construction class or qualify for a mortgage. If you're a real estate agent, it's a no-brainer to get into that construction class. Again, that will be on July the 15th from 11:30 to 1 at Outback Steakhouse. It is $15 a head to get in. $15 a head, but there will be some food involved in it. This is not bring your kids along for a free food. This is learning how construction lending works and how it can be an advantage to you as a consumer, but definitely if I was a real estate agent, I'd get in that class. My other class that I'm doing is very popular right now, and that's my Hometown Heroes class. So Hometown Heroes is a new down payment assistance program set out by the state of Florida from eHousing, and it allows you to get up to $25,000 for your down payment and your closing costs if you fit into a certain employment category. That employment category would be first responders, veterans, active military duty, educators, teachers, law enforcement, first responders, EMTs, teachers, everything. Healthcare workers, nurses, healthcare aides, home care aides, daycare workers, if you're certified. Everybody's got to be certified. Everybody's got to be certified. But if you do, you can get up to $25,000 toward your down payment and closing costs. Now, is that going to make it easier for you to get into a house? I think it will. But listen, there's always a catch to everything, isn't there? You listen to that, you go, $25,000 has got to be a catch. Well, let me tell you something. For those of you that you think you would be unable to purchase a home without the money, there's no catch. It's not that complicated. There are credit score requirements. There are income restrictions. You can't buy it as a vacation home or as a rental property. It's owner occupied only. However, it's going to help a lot of people that are concerned about rent control. Rent control is not going to happen in the state of Florida, even though it's all over the news. I don't think it's going to pass. And I'm going to tell you something, I sure as heck hope it doesn't. Even if you're a renter, you don't want rent control. It's funny because I did a whole bit on this on my YouTube channel, and I got a bunch of responses on rent control. And I got one that was from a really smart guy. His name was Greg Chase, and he responded to my YouTube channel and commented on rent. And I believe he's spot on because he lived in areas that had rent control. And when you have rent control, what happens is the pool of landlords pulls out of the market, and it makes it even worse. So if you control my rent and I can't raise rent to what I think I can get for rent on that property, where do you think I'm going to go? I'm going to pull out of the market. So we're going to talk a little bit about rent control, and the easiest fix to rent control. Let me tell you what, write this down. This is the secret sauce to rent control. If you know anybody that's renting out there, anyone, the secret to rent control is not that complicated. I'm a simple man. I'm a 10th grade dropout. Everything I do has got to be super simple. Here's your rent control. It's called 30-year fixed rate mortgage. That's what it is. Come on. I can get you into VA, no money down. FHA loan, 3.5% down. Conventional loan, 3% down. USDA, 0 down. There's no reason to rent. Rent is foolish. There's no reason to rent. The only reason anybody should rent is if you're so irresponsible about paying your bills or saving money, you have no way out. There's a renter for you. And we call those BTRs. They're born to rent. They'll never fix it. There'll always be an excuse why they didn't pay a bill or couldn't do this. Listen, I had to work 3 jobs to get my first house. 3 jobs. Okay? I still work 3 jobs. I have a full-time job doing mortgages. I consult with people in real estate. I consult with mortgage lenders across the country. I have a radio show on Saturday and a radio show on Sunday. Okay? Don't tell me about time. Time is something that I have very little of. Actually, I have the same amount of time as you do. I just use it differently. But listen, I will look for every angle to help your people, your family, your friends become homeowners. Every angle. Because I just don't think renting gets us anywhere. Now, listen, I know there's a pool of people out there that'll always be renters. That's why I own real estate, because you're going to be my tenants, and you're going to keep paying me, and you're going to keep filling my rental coffer full of money. And I love people to do that. Just keep filling it all up. Then when I'm done and I retire, I got all this money saved up in real estate. And guess what I don't do? I don't pay taxes on the gain that I have in my real estate until I decide to sell. I don't pay the taxes on it. It's called unrealized gain. Smartest thing ever. Okay? I can show you how to do that. It's not that complicated. Now, so my other class I'm doing is my Hometown Heroes class. Hometown Heroes, $25,000. You want to learn everything you need to know about Hometown Heroes, whether you're a consumer and you want it, or if you're a real estate agent and you don't completely understand it, get into this class. Now, listen, I got 45 seats available. I haven't checked with Jeanette today, my marketing manager, but I'm going to bet you most of those are getting filled up. It will be at Miller's Ale House in Winter Park at Lee Road in 1792 on Wednesday, July 20th. From 6 to 7:30. It is $20 per head to get in. It's $30 per couple. $20 per head, $30 per couple. Don't bring kids. It's not a kids event. I'm not there to feed all your kids. I'm here to help you become a homeowner, to change your life, to change your trajectory. It's going to be a game changer. And I want you to know everything you need to know about Hometown Heroes. I'm going to tell you the good. I'm going to tell you the bad. Listen, most of it's good. Actually, none of it's bad. It's just that sometimes people think they want something, and then when they find out all about it, it may not be all what you think it is. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about other low down payment and down payment assistance programs may be available. I got to help more of you that are renting become homeowners. I mean, you guys, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Your rents are just going to continue to go up and up and up and up, as they should. Let's stop the bleeding. And let's get you into a home now. Let's make it your own. Think about that. Your own home. You own it. Nobody's ever going to take it from you. Your mortgage payment's never going to go up. It's always going to stay the same. No matter what the economy does, it's going to stay the same. How much more security could you ask for? Let me help you change your habits and get into homeownership. It's the best thing I ever did. 407-706-3313, 407-706-3313, or webringyouhome.com. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'm helping people become homeowners across the country. I've got offices in all 50 states. I tell you this, not to brag, but I'm going to tell you, I'm one of the top producing loan officers in Central Florida, one of the top producing loan officers in the country. Now, why? Only because I care about you. I truly care about you. Put me to the test. You think this is just gibberish? It ain't gibberish. This is me reaching out to you. You ask any of my customers, I will bend over backwards. You know when I quit bending over backwards for you? When you quit bending over backwards for you. If you want it, I'll help you get it. That's my commitment. 407-706-3313. I appreciate you tuning into my station here, my channel, my real estate mortgage channel on a Sunday when you could be doing anything. You're out working around the house, doing stuff around the yard. Had to fix a couple of sprinklers today. I mean, I'm doing the same stuff you're doing, man. Same stuff. But you know what I am doing? I'm helping people get out of renting and into homeownership. Now, let's talk about what interest rates are doing. What direction do you think interest rates are going? That's right. You got it right. They're still going up. Okay. Matter of fact, I was just reading an article that said that U.S. interest rates on 30-year fixed rate mortgages rose the most in 1 week since 1987. Some of you weren't even around in 1987. So quite an increase in the market. I don't expect that that's going to go down anytime soon, but why would I encourage you to be buying a home when interest rates are going to continue to rise? Here's why. First of all, the Loan Arranger, Bruce Woodburn, just closed on 2 more investment properties. I'm buying properties. Why? Because Central Florida is still undervalued. They're going to keep going up in price. They're not going to stop anytime soon. Our median sales price is about $390 right now. I'm telling you, by 2025, 2026, it's going to be $600 to $645. That's my prediction. Now, that's why I'm buying properties, because I know that I'm going to make a ton of money in another 5 to 6 years. Now, I made 2 major mistakes in business. 2 major mistakes in business. I'm going to tell you what they are. Number 1, you know we had a recession back in 2007 and 8. Okay? I got hit hard. I thought in 2006 that I was a millionaire. I thought I'd made a bunch of money. I thought I was sitting high on a hog. And then I got smacked right upside the head with the recession, the mortgage collapse. The industry was doing mortgages that should have never been done, and we got hit hard. Prices went down. And you know what I did? No, it's not what I did. It's what I didn't do. I should have bought more property in 2010. How many? Raise your hand if you should have bought more property in 2010. 9, 10, 11, 12. Buy as many properties as you can get. You know what? I didn't do it. Second biggest mistake, 2018, sold too many properties. What an idiot I was. So if you look back in time, the 2 biggest business mistakes I ever made was not buying enough and selling too many too fast. I'm going to show you how to avoid that. I teach a leapfrog program on how to amass wealth in real estate the easiest possible way you can, and you don't have to pay me $1,500 to come to my class. All you got to do is register at webringyouhome.com or call me at 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, talking about more things in the market that you need to know about. We'll be back in 5. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Loan Arranger, here broadcasting on WDBO, my favorite radio station in town, conservative talk radio, where you get the news, the real news, no fake news, just the real deal. So I got a lot of things to talk about when it comes to buying, selling real estate right now. What's going on in the market? We got news. I just got news from Yahoo News. It says that interest rates on 30-year fixed-rate mortgages hit the highest one-week increase since 1987. You know what? I tell my listeners that every day. Every day, all my listeners get an update as to what's going on in the market and how you can avoid these pitfalls. So what do we do about high interest rates? Here's the thing about high interest rates, okay? I don't care about high interest rates. I don't like them. I just bought 2 properties. I paid a higher rate than I wanted to pay, and I'm in the mortgage business. It's okay. It's all right. Let me tell you what you do. And here's the reality of it. Somebody told me, and I love this analogy, you're married to the real estate, you're dating the rate. You're married to the real estate, you're dating the rate. Don't worry about the rate. We're going to get rid of the rate. I'm going to refinance my houses I just bought. I'm paid in the 5 and almost in the 6s on my own rate, and I'm in the mortgage business. So here's the thing. It's okay. We don't need to concern ourselves with that so much. We're going to get a house, and we're going to make the appreciation. So here's, according to NAR, the National Association of Realtors, they did a survey of a lot of different cities throughout the United States. Tampa was one, Jacksonville was one, Orlando was another one, Daytona was another one. Our median sales price, median, that means the median, not the middle, but the median sales price in Orlando is like $390 right now. That's predicted to go to $640 by 2026. $640. Okay, I'm almost doubling my money. So why don't I want to buy real estate? Here's why I'm buying real estate. Because I made a big mistake. In 2010, when the mortgage industry had come out of a crash, I didn't buy enough properties. Number 1 mistake. Number 2 mistake, 2018 hits, I sold too many properties. So 2 big mistakes. One was not buying enough. One was selling too many. So I'm not making that mistake anymore. I'm going to keep buying real estate because the longer I hold it, the more I make. And I'm having other people make my money for me. Let me show you how to leapfrog into a program so that you can get into the game as well. All you've got to do is call me at 407-706-3313, and I'll get you into one of my next leapfrog classes. Or you can text me at that same number, 407-706-3313. Or if you'd like to attend one of my workshops, you can go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. A couple of important classes that I'll be doing this month is a construction-perm class. So if you're a real estate agent or you want to buy on your own land or you're a builder and you'd like to get involved in a lender that has the best construction-to-perm loans for your clients that you could ever think of, conventional, FHA, and VA, that class will be held on Friday, July 15th at 11:30 to 1 at the Outback Steakhouse in Claremont. If you're a real estate agent, you're going to want to attend that. Now, it's going to be during lunchtime, so it's $15 to get in, and lunch will be provided. All right, Hometown Heroes class I'm doing. Everybody's talking about Hometown Heroes, new down payment assistance program. You get up to $25,000 worth of government money. You want to get into that class? 6 to 7:30 on July the 20th. July 20th, 6 to 7:30, Miller's Ale House, Winter Park. You're going to want to attend that. $20 to get in, $30 a couple. $20 per head, $30 per couple. No kids, please. This is a learning class. I'm drilling down on how you can make and save money. If you want to know how to get into the Hometown Heroes program, or if you're interested in other down payment assistance programs that might benefit you, maybe even more, then come to that class. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we give you all sides of it, because all the other lenders out there just pushing all these programs, and they're like, are you telling the clients about this? And they're not. So you want to know the truth. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Stay tuned. 5 minutes. I'll be back with more of the Loan Arranger Show. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. CrossCountry Mortgage, they call me the Loan Arranger. Why the Loan Arranger? Because all I do is arrange loans. Well, I jab a little bit on the real estate channels and teach some mortgage classes, teach some real estate classes. So I do some other things, but mostly I'm arranging loans. I love arranging loans. I love helping people like you become homeowners. I love helping people like you buy vacation homes. And I love helping people like you buy investment properties. Investment properties have done very well for me. I don't care what you say. People say, I don't want to be a landlord. You don't have to be a landlord. You can hire somebody to do that for you. But I'm going to tell you what you will do. You'll make money in real estate. Real estate was always the way that I made the most money. It made me more money than my income. It probably will make you more money than your income. Heck, I was talking to my son. He's 24. He bought a house when he was 22 years old, and he's already made $150,000 in equity in it. He's like, Dad, I couldn't buy this property if I tried to right now. It would be tough to do. We have to get in real estate. So it's interesting. I was reading an article that says that 30-year fixed-rate mortgages jumped the highest increase in 1 week since 1987. Incredible. Then there's articles here on how to manage rising interest rates. Well, one of them might be an adjustable rate mortgage. Maybe it's time to entertain an adjustable rate mortgage. Maybe it's time that you entertain getting some down payment assistance from my Hometown Heroes program or other programs. Adjustable rates are becoming more fashionable. Are they the right thing to do? It really depends on you, because I wouldn't do an adjustable rate that wasn't at least 7 years fixed. I do 7 and 10. I can save the client about a half a point in interest rate by doing it that way. And in some cases, the interest rate is the same, but the closing costs are less. And that might be right for you. Because here's the thing. No matter whether you do an adjustable or you do a fixed, as soon as rates drop, we're going to refinance anyway. Come on. Here's the thing. Don't get caught up on the rate. Okay, you're married to the property, you're married to the real estate, you're dating the rate. That's the way it is. You don't need to be committed to the rate. It's not a lifelong thing. Believe me, it's not a lifelong thing. Remember your favorite song back in the 60s and 70s? No, of course you don't. You're not that old. Remember it back in the 90s? Maybe you remember that. You remember it in 2000s, right? Okay, we don't like the same songs so much anymore. Some we do, some we don't. You don't have to be married to the interest rate. It's going to change. I'm going to refinance my loans. Yeah, I'm going to refinance your loans. It's all going to be fine. We're going to make money in real estate. What else is going on in the news? How about rent control? We're hearing a lot about rent control right now. How do you like that? You think rent control is a good idea? Let me tell you about rent control and whether it's good or bad. So let's just say that you think rent control is good because rents are getting out of reach for low-income families. I understand that. Low-income families, I'm going to tell you the best rent control you could ever have. Let me tell you, you can write this down. It's called the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. I've got programs for low and no down payment programs. If you're in the healthcare worker, first responder industries, any of those industries, I can help you out with some money. All we got to do is make sure your credit's in line and your income's in line to qualify. We'll get you into a house. Stop renting. That's rent control. But let's talk about other reasons why I don't think rent control is good. Well, first of all, I'm a landlord, so I don't want I'm a capitalist. I want to be able to show you, my consumer, my customer, my listener, how you can make money in real estate. You should be able to make money in real estate. You should not be forced to renting for a certain amount. I don't believe that that's the right thing to do, and I don't think it's American. But some people think, well, you have to be able to keep the workforce in place. There is something to be said for that too, because if rents get too far out of control, then you don't have any low-income housing for people to do the work, and then you wonder why your restaurant's closing down. That can be a problem. So we got to look at both sides of the coin here, you guys. So we don't want rents to get too out of control where the low-income families can't afford to pay for gas to drive into town, to come to work, to be the cook and the chef, and whatever else your low-income families are doing, housekeeping, whatever it is, you want them to be able to get to work, or else you have a problem there. So there becomes a yin and a yang for that. But let's talk about cities that have enacted rent control, like New York City and San Francisco. Okay, both of those cities, and there's many others throughout the country that have established rent control. But I got an article from a listener that had listened to me on my YouTube channel. By the way, please subscribe to Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. You will not be spammed, but you'll be able to get accurate information on what's going on in the real estate and mortgage industry at any given time. But he writes this article that he lived in San Francisco and moved to Florida. And in San Francisco, they had rent control. But what happened is all the landlords started pulling out of the area, and then people had to move out because they couldn't afford to live there. And then the houses were being sold for sale. And then there became, instead of being high rents, there was no rent available. You just couldn't get one. So And he painted this picture of this analogy, and I thought that it was brilliant. So he puts in here, he says, let's just say that we have and there's a shortage of inventory, and let's just say that the local government tells a doctor in Tampa, we have outlawed your ability to increase your fees beyond 5%. Well, what do you think the doctors are going to do? They're going to leave the area and go to work for a place where they can make the money that they believe that they're worth. So then let's take another analogy. Let's just say that a government tells a local restaurant that we're outlawing your ability to increase your menu prices by beyond 5%. Now, some people may say, well, that's a good idea. It's a terrible idea. Then there'll be a shortage of restaurants and the owners will relocate. The same thing will happen with rental units. It happened in San Francisco. It happened in Berkeley. It happened in New York City. Rent control is not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is low-income families are going to have to find places that they can find low-income housing, or fix it by becoming a homeowner. You become a homeowner, you'll never turn back. You'll never turn back. That's rent control. 30-year fixed rate mortgages. The Loan Arranger is in the business of helping you. I will bend over backwards to help you fix your credit, figure out a way to get you into a house. Write this phone number down, 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Go to my website and do an online application at webringyouhome.com. webringyouhome.com. It's as simple. It doesn't get any easier than that. I want to help you. If you know somebody renting right now, here's their options, okay? They're going to pay higher rent, or they're going to move back home. Now, or they're going to move in with you. They're not going to move in with me. They're going to move in with you, or they're going to pay higher rent. Now, as rents get higher, your income doesn't keep up with it. And guess where you got to do? You got to move further out of town. And that's what's going to happen to all of the people that are taking care of us that have low incomes. All right. Now, my suggestion for low income is get an education in something that will make you more money. I think that your low income entry level jobs where you're doing housekeeping or, things that I did when I was younger. I mean, I swept floors, I mopped floors, I seal coated driveways and parking lots, I painted parking bumpers, I've done it all. I dug ditches, I broke up concrete, I worked a jackhammer, I cleaned sewer drains out. Yes, I did. I cleaned sewer drains out for the city of Maitland. You do what you got to do to get to the next step. You don't make it a sewer drain cleaning out guy for a career. It's not that good of a job, but it gets you by till you can learn to do another skill. That's what life's all about. It's about constantly evolving, not staying steady. Stagnant is not good. In anything, it's not good. Do what you can to find the occupation that'll work for you, that will help you provide a better life for you and your family. That's what you want to do. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'm not insensitive to people that are low income. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not at all. Believe me, if you know my history, I was orphaned at 15. I had no money. I quit school in the 10th grade. That means I have a 9th grade education because I quit school in the 10th grade. Okay. I don't have a financial degree. What I did is I seeked out ways that I could make a better life for myself, even though I don't have the education. So don't look at me and go, well, how can we do that? We're stuck in a rut. Oh, I was stuck in many ruts, a lot of ruts, but I always worked to get out of them. And I had to make some corrections. I had to give up some luxuries to be able to afford to eat, feed my dog, and get a better job or learn a skill. That's what you want to do. So constantly be trying to thrive and stride for something better. We should all do that throughout our whole life. You don't settle for what you have. You always try to get a little bit better. I had a coach tell me one time, you're broken. And I meant, what do you mean I'm broken? He says, your business is broken. You're broken. And I'm like, don't judge me like that. And when I look back, I realized what he was really telling me. He was telling me that if we're content with where we are, we don't strive to get better. And yes, my business is broken. My radio show's broken. My life is broken. It doesn't mean it's bad. It means that there's room for improvement. That's all that means. You can fix things. If you're like, everything is perfect for me, my job's great, I'm great at it, then you'll not fix it. If you think your company's fixed and not broken, you'll never get better at it. I survey you, my customers. When you come to me for a mortgage, I will be surveying you going, did we do a good job? Did we return phone calls on time? Did we close smoothly? Did you get a great rate? Did you get great closing costs? Did my team cater to you? Did we answer phone calls quickly? Did we respond to emails quickly? If you're not satisfied with that, or you think things could have been better, then you tell me, I fix it. That's our job. We should always be trying to give our customers a better experience. And if we think we're fixed, we won't be doing that. We're going to be continuing to go in that direction and not fix things. That is what's really broken. So when you come to me, I'm always looking to make your experience even better. Now, you Google me. I'm a 4.9 Google review. I'm a 5.0 Zillow review. I think my reviews are pretty stellar, but that doesn't mean I'm perfect. It means that there's still room for improvement. Your job needs improvement. Your life needs improvement. Maybe your marriage needs improvement. Maybe you need to be a better father, a better mother. Maybe you need to spend more time with your kids. Could be any number of things. I don't know what your circumstances are, but we all could get better. And when you start looking and pointing at other things that cause your situation to be bad, then you're a victim. And when you play the victim, you never get better. Let me help you get out of the victim role and into taking ownership of your life and helping improve it one step at a time. My step and my role in your life is to help all of your friends and family become homeowners or buy multiple properties to make money in real estate. I don't charge money to even teach you this. I show you what I learned. I show you what I do every day. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger, delivering the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't believe in rent control. I don't care that interest rates are going up. Not that I don't care. I still buy property because I'm going to refinance. I take advantage of real estate because I know it makes me money. I'm not opposed to adjustable rate mortgages, but I'm not completely sold that they're the right thing based on rates where they are. If they hit 8, 7.5, and 8, I'm into the arms. But right now, I did fixed rates. I just closed 2 loans on my own personal loans. I did fixed rates. I didn't do arms. I could have done an adjustable. It doesn't mean I won't get back into that. The other thing I like to do is to help you find other ways to be able to get into real estate. Maybe it's my construction program. Maybe it's a rehab. Maybe you want to buy a house and rehab it. Okay. Maybe you want to learn how to get into a first-time home buyer program. Maybe you want to learn about my Homes for Heroes program, or I have a program called Homes that helps homeowners without getting locked up into government money that you have to repay. Do you want to know about other down payment assistance programs? Are you interested in my self-employed bank statement program where you can leave your tax returns at home because I don't want to see them? I've got all kinds of things that can help you and your family have a better life and understand how to make money in real estate. Stay tuned for the last 5 minutes of the Loan Arranger radio show. I'll be back right after these messages. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Be right back. Welcome back to the last segment of the Loan Arranger radio show. I want to thank you for taking time out of your beautiful Sunday to spend with me. Hopefully you've learned something and maybe even gotten a little entertainment out of it. Who knows? This is not an entertainment show by any means, but I know that I'm kind of a crackpot, and you never know what you're going to get out of me. Could be anything. But you know what? It's my radio show, and I do it the way I want to do it. I just hope that I'm bringing value to you and your family, and I want you to know that I'm always there to make sure that I serve you and your family's needs so that you can always ensure you've got a friend in the business that will help you out with all your financing needs, real estate needs, mortgage needs. I'm there to help you with it, and it would be an honor to help you as well. And I'm hoping that you find that the whole rent control thing, you know what my opinion is. I don't believe in rent control, and I don't think it's going to be good for the people that need the rent control or feel that they need the rent control. I think that it's still a great time to buy, and I want to be there to help you buy. I don't care about the interest rates. I know they're high. We're going to refinance. Listen, we're married to the house. We're dating the rate. We can always get a different rate. It doesn't make any difference. Now, when it comes to Hometown Heroes, you need to, if you want to get into my class, I've only got a few seats left. You're going to need to register for my Hometown Heroes class as soon as you possibly can. If you want to know how to get into my classes, all you have to do is go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Hometown Hero class will be Wednesday, July 20th from 6 to 7:30 at Miller's Ale House, Winter Park. You must register in advance. It's $20 a head or $30 a couple. But you will learn everything you want to know about Hometown Heroes. If you're a real estate agent, you should attend. If you're a client, you should definitely attend. Now, my other classes that I'm teaching is going to be on my construction perm. Are you a builder? You build between 5 and 50 houses a year. You should come to my construction perm class. Are you a real estate agent and you want to learn more about how to serve your clients and understand how you can find them lots and be compensated on the construction of the house? Everybody can win. I'll show you how to do that. That class is going to be on Friday, July 15th from 11:30 to 1. Lunch will be provided. It's $15 a head. I only have 35 seats available on that one, guys. So if you want to learn how to understand how construction lending works, this is not production homes. This is construction perm, build your own home on your own lot. I'll show you how to do it. I'm the Loan Arranger, 407-706-3313. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Bruce Woodburn, theloanarranger.com. Check me out on the Spotify. Check me out on iHeartRadio for my podcast. I've got a show here. This one here, you're listening to me on Sundays, and you can also tune in on Saturdays with the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger radio show. We have a few different topics we talk about. If it comes to understanding the process of how to get into a home, the right mortgage, should I get an adjustable rate? Should I get a fixed rate? Is it too late to buy? You call me, I'll get you fixed up. If you've got a kid that's currently renting and you think they need to become a homeowner, but you don't know how to do it, you call me. The Loan Arranger is going to help you out. I promise you, you'll never be dissatisfied with the service level I get, the attention to detail we have, my great interest rates. I can lend in all 50 states. You name it, we got it. I got bank statements for the self-employed people. I've got rehab loans for people that want to rehab their house. I've got down payment assistance loans for people that need a little bit of extra help. I've got the Hometown Heroes, Save Our Soldiers. I've got everything. Matter of fact, let's not talk about what I have. Let's talk about what I don't do. I don't do lot loans. I don't do commercial loans. And I can actually help you out on hard money on commercial loans. So I even kind of have that. So other than that, that's what I do. If you have questions, you want your family to be helped, you want to know, listen, I want to be your mortgage guy. I want you to save my cell in your phone, and you can call me your mortgage guy, the Loan Arranger, 407-706-3313. That's my personal number. You're going to get a call from me tomorrow. you'll get a call back from me. You call me or text me right now. Pick up the phone. Call me at 407-706-3313. I will call you back tomorrow. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you, and I'm always there to help you. I will be back next week, same time, same place. Thanks for tuning in.